Alright, welcome back. Now today we have received a new update, and honestly I did not expect a new update today, but we have received a new platoon, the M4 platoon, and we have received a new ship as well as new missions that I'll be doing today, and I'll be driving the new platoon. Now let's quickly take a look at the update. A sound of thunder. War Thunder and War Thunder Mobile are starting a joint operation. Play War Thunder Mobile and win and get twice as many rewards. War Thunder Mobile players will simply need to link their existing Apple ID, Google ID, and Facebook ID to their existing Gaijin accounts. If you already play War Thunder Mobile using a Gaijin account, you won't need to link your accounts again. The team has prepared a list of tasks in War Thunder Mobile for you. For the successful completion of each, you will immediately receive a reward in both games. War Thunder Mobile rewards. All tasks need to be completed in War Thunder Mobile. Vehicles. The M4 Sherman is a classic of mid-tier tank battles, 75 military gun, decent AP shells, and good frontal armoring of the hull and turret. Earn first place in the team 3 times and get a platoon: M4 Sherman, M10 Wolverine, M24 Chaffee, and M16 MG MC. The Destroyer Hatazuki, Japanese New Moon, is one of the heaviest ships of its class. It is exceptionally armored. 8 100mm main caliber guns, many 25mm AA guns, and famous 010mm torpedoes. Win 3 battles and get the Hatazuki Destroyer. Suzuki Destroyer. I did kind of butcher the name there, my apologies. Decorative elements. Player icon and nickname decoration are commemorative items for players who have participated in War Thunder Mobile and War Thunder Co-op. To use them in-game, install them in your profile. Complete 5 battles and get a player icon. Complete 10 battles and get a nickname decorator. War Thunder rewards. All tasks need to be completed in War Thunder Mobile. We have some interesting pictures here. I like them. I like the tank. The tank looks awesome, I'll be honest. The M4 looks awesome. The camouflage is epic. Earn first place in the team 3 times in War Thunder Mobile and get an M4. Win 3 battles in War Thunder Mobile and get a Hatsuzuki Destroyer. Complete 5 battles in War Thunder Mobile and get a player icon. Complete 10 battles in War Thunder Mobile and get a decal. Well, overall, pretty nice. Pretty nice little update. A sound of thunder. Interesting. So, where is this new M4? Well, there it is. I already have it equipped. Honestly, the tank, this whole platoon looks awesome. Now, the tanks are okay. I think the main aspect of these tanks is the camouflage. They look awesome. Even the milk truck looks buffed. I like it. So yeah, looks interesting, and today I'll be driving all of these, well, most of these vehicles. I had some pretty good games, and I definitely I'll be trying to basically get the good games here. Now, I did complete all the tasks. Was actually kind of easy, but yeah. Let's see what these tanks can do. Now, I have to say, I really do like the current event. Leveling up is very easy. It took me like less than an hour to get to level 25 with the M4. Probably the fastest leveling platoon that I've ever had so far. Now, these things are handling quite in a very interesting way. These tanks can drift. I don't know why. But drifting with these vehicles is very easy, especially with the Chaffee. That light tank is hilarious. It's also the light tank, as you will see later on, is behaving in a very funny way. When I say funny way, it's the thing is literally bouncing up and down all the time. Kind of funny, but you will see what I'm talking about when I drive the Chaffee. That was the first kill. I did miss 2 tanks, but it happens. Now let me try and capture Zone A. The main thing about this platoon is the camouflage. I believe in the future they'll definitely add a lot more gift tanks like this, and I'm all in for that. Very interesting new tanks so far. I love them. And did you see a little drift? This thing, I don't know why. This is probably one of the most slippery tanks that I've driven so far, and I don't complain. It's actually quite the enjoyable experience to drive this thing. Okay, we have the M4A4. Somehow I hit the wall, not the tank. Shell went in and it did a very nice tank. Now this tank has APC, BC, AP and HE. The APC BC shell does really well. The AP shell also does really well, surprisingly. However, I usually use the APC BC shell since it performs really well and it just wrecks anything that it hits in most cases. I nailed 2 hits, 2 kills somehow. I'm not really sure what happened. I think I used artillery actually. Doesn't matter. That was 2 kills. That was a very nasty shot. And second hit destroyed the M4A4. This tank is very similar to the M4A4, but it feels like it has a little bit more armor and it's a little bit more difficult to kill it. Alright, one more kill, one more M4A4 has been destroyed. Now, this is a very good position where you can actually cover both B and A. However, in my case here, I still feel a little bit on the open. Definitely a fantastic position if you are in a platoon playing with your friends. A milk truck back to the scrapyard. You can have your friends cover your back, and you can cover your friends back by staying in this little position. Now, since I'm not in a platoon and I don't really trust my team here, I don't trust my team in most cases, to be honest. My team usually kills me with bombs, with aircraft. So I have to cover my rear myself, as usual. Now I'm looking at the map and I feel like I'm getting surrounded a little bit, and I might have to remove at least one tank. The SPA has to be killed. Very nasty little tank. I'll try to hit the ammo. Okay, detonated. Perfect. Now they're capturing B, and there is one tank trying to get towards A. Now I should have a building behind me. Yes, I do have a building. Okay. Which means I can use the building as cover and go protect A from... Actually, never mind. Someone else did that work for me. Hopefully the audio, hopefully my voice is not going to be too muffled. I know in the last video, I know some of you guys told me that my voice wasn't that loud. Hopefully it's going to be better in this video. Sometimes I forget to reduce the game's audio since the game is kind of loud for some reason. Okay, now let me go into my little position here. I have a good view on the side as well. Well, that was a good hit. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Nice. Now this thing does rotate very fast, so that's one good thing about it. It rotates fast, it moves fast. Well, it's not as fast as the M4A4. How the hell did that bounce from the back? Well, bounce this. I would literally throw my phone across the room if that would bounce. I had a couple times where my shell just bounced a flat side, and that makes me so angry. War Thunder, this game will make you angry, and it's normal. Just how War Thunder is. Not much different from the PC version. Same result. Alright, well, that was the T-34. Lovely kill. Now let me recapture the base. See how this thing can slide so easily. It's ridiculous. That was a nice hit. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to kill the AMX. AMX is surprisingly a robust little thing. And look at my shells not doing anything. Now the average penetration of this thing is about 90 millimeters. And I haven't really noticed that to be a problem. It easily goes through anything. And in some cases I would actually say it penetrates better than the M4A4. And it has less weak spots than the M4A4, but For some reason, the M4A4 seems to show more penetration when you look at the tank in the hangar, or on the field. Since we don't have a hangar, we have a field. Our vehicles are placed in a field. Interesting. Overheating, let's ignore that. Always overheating when playing this game, although it has a stable frame rate, so I'm not complaining. Oh, okay. That tank is behind the cover there, I think. The front armor of the T-34, yeah, I'm definitely not penetrating the frontal armor of the T-34 with this gun. Someone placed some bombs. I actually became really good with aircraft. Sometimes I mess up, but in most cases I did manage to get some very nice air balls. And depending on the plane, some planes kind of suck, to be honest. Some of the fighters are kind of not maneuverable enough. Some of the fighters have a weak main armament, weak machine gun. The high caliber machine guns on some of the fighters is awesome, and I like them a lot. I play really good with them. Now that little tank there, that light tank, has a very nasty 90mm cannon that I do not want to be hit by, so I just keep shooting at the engine until the thing burns, or until the crew dies. There we go, crew died. The spalling and shrapnel of this 75mm cannon is performing really well. Absolutely no complaints about the damage on this cannon. It wrecks. It definitely does wreck. When it penetrates, it does do a lot of damage inside of the tank. Sometimes I wonder how is the tank even operational once you get penetrated, since you can see the shell just go all over the place. It shreds everything, and somehow the tank is still alive. And an Avenger, and of course, yeah, I'm dead. The Avenger will penetrate your armor. I should have penetrated its armor, but my shell did not go where I wanted it to go, and yeah, that was a fail. I got Gaijined, as you can call it. Now this tank, you get, I think I'll have some better games with this tank up ahead in this video. This thing is kind of difficult to drive. It has a good cannon. It does penetrate really well. Its armor is okay, but its mobility, its turret rotation speed is horrible. I don't really like dislike this vehicle. I actually like it, but it's difficult to drive, and well, there are some tanks that will just kill you, and I should have shot at the turret. This was kind of my mistake, and I get killed second time, which is fine. The T-28 can somehow penetrate the armor with that little gun. Somehow it penetrates. Kind of interesting. And well, now the M24, the Chaffee, is a very cute little tank. This is just an adorable little tank. It might be the cutest tank in the game. I don't know. There are a couple of cute tanks. The Chaffee is definitely one of those tanks. This little thing is like, yeah, just look at how it drives. You will understand what I'm talking about. It is wobbly. It is not really fast, but it has a very interesting gun. It does seem to penetrate a lot, but it has basically no armor. Anything will penetrate you, so you have to be very careful with the tanks that you're engaging. Now again, the main thing about this tank, oh, whoops, almost capsized, almost turned myself upside down. Now this tank, see how it moves. It wobbles up and down, left and right. Look at the wobble. Look at the wobble. It wobbles like pudding. And you'll be surprised, but this was, I think, the last enemy on the team. I think it was the last one. Should be the last one. Yeah, it was the last one. That was a nice victory. That was a nice, definitely a very nice victory. I could have played better, but it was a nice match. 2,112 points. Very nice. I got some good experience out of this one. And this is how you skip like 10 levels in one match. The extra experience you get from the event is awesome. you can literally level up so fast. It's incredible. Alright, well, next match, and I'm driving the M4. Now this is just the M4 basically, not any other name, just the M4. I kind of like that. And it's my favorite map, Japan. With this, the destroyer works really well on this map. Hopefully I did add that game at the head of the destroyer later on. Of course! And look, how my tank just, I don't know, decided to rotate around. It's so slippery, and I like that actually, since it does seem to be very maneuverable. Okay, there goes a Panzer IV. And there's an M4. Hit the front, killed the driver, killed the gunner, damaged the ammo, damaged the whole interior of the vehicle. Someone else got the kill, which is fine. This little position between the rocks is really good. You can take this position with basically any tank, especially good with tank destroyers, the Yak Tiger, tanks with a very strong turret are also going to enjoy being there. Now let me go and capture zone B. There is one tank. Sometimes you can actually shoot through that little wall. I have no idea why they made the wall to be able to, but you can shoot through the wall basically. I think I'll show that, but I don't know why they made that. It's kind of weird, but there is probably some backstory behind it. Why can you shoot through this? I have no idea. Hello there and goodbye. Nice little hit at the sides. They hit my gun, that's fine. We have another M4, a T34. Somehow I hit the T34, although I aimed for the M4, which is fine. I'll try to kill the T34, since I really don't like to have these tanks around me because they're nasty. Okay. Well, that's an M4, and I'll show you where to penetrate. Well, the M4 actually made it quite easy. They showed me the side, so someone else got the kill. Now, I have to deal with those tanks first. That's my front. That T-34 has to go. Okay, T-34 destroyed. Next one is this Chinu. Somehow, yeah, that did some good damage, and the Chinu is dead. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. You can shoot through this. Just look at this. Boom. In the turret. Through the wall. I have no idea if this is intended or not. Could be a bug, but you can shoot through this and you can easily hit the target. Most players don't know about this trick. Most players don't know about this trick. So if you're in this position, shoot through the wall, you will hit the target for some reason. It's a thing for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, shoot through, you will hit. And it doesn't seem like the shell is losing much penetration. Okay, we have an M24 down there. Okay, that did some damage. A Chinu has a nice cannon. It has to be the primary target, since it can easily penetrate the frontal armor of my tank. So it has to be primary target. Now my main gun is damaged a little bit. So it will misfire in some cases. Okay, there we go. 2 kills. I'm getting a little bit surrounded by enemies. Milk truck. Shoot the milk truck. Milk truck on fire. And milk truck destroyed with a machine gun. Oh no. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Should have seen that one coming. I knew that someone would sneak up while I was busy. Oh well. Time for the wobbly pudding tank. I'll call this the pudding tank since it's so wobbly. Look at this, it's just so wobbly. I don't know if this is intended. If it is, there's probably a reason behind it that I'm not aware of, but this is such a wobbly tank. It's also such a cute tank, and at the same time it looks kinda awesome. The M24 Chaffee is truly a very interesting vehicle. I like it. I surprisingly like this tank, although I used to kill it all the time. When I started to drive it, it became, I don't know, interesting. Definitely a very interesting little vehicle. Okay, now should I go towards C or should I go towards B? I have no idea. Both are valid options. I think I'll just go towards B since, yeah, I think I'll... Yep. That was a nice handbrake turn. Time to capture B. Since we are already capturing C, would be helping much more if I would go and capture B. An aircraft tried to kill me. Did not work well, of course. This thing is so wobbly. Okay, hit. Killed the driver, killed the gunner. And let's see if I kill the T-34. Yes, I do. Nice. That was a nice kill. Now the reverse speed on this thing is also really good, but you have to be careful not to turn yourself around since, as I mentioned, this thing is so wobbly. Look at it, it's just bouncing around left and right, all over the place. Such a cute tank. I love it. Such an adorable little tank. Look at it, bouncing up, down, or front, back. I don't know how to... Okay, that was a nice hit. Didn't do much damage, but it did. It somehow, I don't know what kind of damage that is. Now that's a M10 Wolverine. I'm definitely not going to show my front to that. I mean, not going to obviously go and risk getting shot since they can easily go through my armor. I can go through theirs, but they have a much more powerful cannon, and I'm not risking it. Seems like they have been killed. Look at how wobbly it is. It also makes your aim wobbly when you're trying to aim and move. Yeah, it moves. You move, you stop, and you aim, and it still goes up and down, up and down. Such a cute tank. I love it. Oh no, there's something adorable about this thing. Oh, and it was a good match as well, by the way. That was also a very good match. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Back in the M4. Hopefully I included that M10 Wolverine match. It was a very good game. And we are back in our position. Alright, so let's see. Now, this position is really good when there is only one map, one objective. In this case, capture Zone A. Now when you angle this thing in such a way, it's very difficult to penetrate. Let's see if this tank peeks around the corner. Or maybe not. Well, guess not. Or at least not now. Oh, there they are. MX-13FL. That tank is... I really like the tank, it's honestly very fun. The MX-13FL is awesome. But seems like they are not going to peek around the corner. Okay, fair enough. Not now at least. I might go and capture Zone A real quick, or... Actually, you know what? I'll go forward. I haven't done this in a while. Let's just yeet a little bit. Haven't done this in a while. Hopefully I do get some kills here. Okay, no one there. Surprise! I expected them to be around this. Oh, okay, I see. I was a little bit impatient here. So that means I have to go forward and get on the jump on the base. Basically, have to capture the base. Now let's see. There's a Panzer IV not looking at me. And okay, well that was kinda weird. Panzer IV killed. Perfect. We have captured the base, the zone, the base. Goes both ways, I guess. There's a medium tank T-34. Oh, not destroyed. Critical hit. They are on fire. I'll just go and try to kill it. Hopefully I don't get killed. Okay, they burned down. Okay, the T-34 burned down. The fire was too much for it. That was actually, it burned down quite fast. M4, wherever that went, that was a, I don't know what happened there. And non-penetration in weak spots. Okay, fair enough. But the next shell did go in and it killed it. Perfect. Let's go. There's a lot of tanks around me. I really feel like I'm exposed in the open. But have to move. Can't stop. Archer. One nice shell in the front. Destroyed. Panzer IV ignoring all of us. Trying to capture the base. That did not end well for the Panzer IV. Ammunition exploded. Next. I got hit in the back. Oh, what do we have here? Panzer IV destroyed. Rotating. Oh, there's a bomb. Thankfully, it was far away. T-34E, non-penetration in the weak spots. That's bad luck. I got Gaijins just when I started to do really well. Okay, ammo being loaded. T-34E destroyed. That was good. Did not expect to live through that one, but okay. The T-34 did not shoot at the same spot twice, which kind of helped me survive. Let me capture the base again. And let's launch some artillery shells, since I already have them. Okay, we have one tank down there. I'm capturing the base. After I capture the base, I will roll towards... let's just go over there where your tanks are. This thing is so maneuverable. I love it. We have a medium tank. Very close. Oh, a Panzer IV. Perfect. I did wreck the engine. My teammate wrecked the tank. Some teamwork. I think that's a AMX down there. Not really sure what they're doing in that little hole. But yeah, let's just go towards the AMX. That's a lot of smoke there. I'll shoot a blind shell right in the turrets, below the turrets. That was a good one, and the AMX is destroyed. Right, let's move towards the enemy team. So far, it's been going really well. That was a very good game so far. T-34, oh, that's a friendly one. We have a Panzer, I think we have a Panzer IV right behind the corner there. However, teammate planted bombs, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that for now. Okay, now I think I should be safe. Bombs have exploded. I have been killed way too many times by friendly bombs, so I completely avoid the area where the bombs have been dropped, even if they are friendly. Well, seems the Panzer is gone. Oh, there they are, burning. Okay, fair enough. Let's go through the smoke. There's so much going on. This is one of the most action-packed rounds I've ever had. A milk truck got machine gunned by like 10 tanks. Ouch. That was brutal. Everyone was machine gunning the milk truck. And see, I think we might have won the match. Yeah, enemy lost all vehicles. That was a nice match. That was a nice round. Okay, finally, I am playing the tank destroyer. Now this thing is literally the exact opposite of the M4 and the exact opposite of the Chaffee. This thing is handling not really well. It's literally a brick. Now it has a very nice gun and some very nice ammo. You get AP APBC, and you also do get high explosive. Now this Panzer IV is an example of someone who is very lucky. 2 shells penetrated, and it took 3 shells to kill it, and I lost my driver. Now the driver is the loader, so now the loading will be quite slow, which is quite unfortunate. It has a machine gun that does good damage, and of course I shot at a milk truck with AP. That's not going to do much, obviously, since it has basically no armor. It will overpenetrate. My I'd say chance to kill it is with the machine gun, or basically to hit the engine and then machine gun down the thing. This is why you should have high explosive. Just if there is a milk truck running around, you want to kill it. Oh, my machine gun is not working, which means I have to rely on my shells to kill it. Might take a while, might not. Milk truck. Yeah, milk truck lost the wheel now. That milk truck is still alive. Let me see if I can nail the engine. Misfire. Oh, actually no. Okay. Milk truck destroyed. Nice. Alright then. Capturing A, and then I'll be moving somewhere else. Now, as I already mentioned, this thing is slow. Slow, doesn't rotate that well. It's not maneuverable at all. So it is mostly a sniper. You should really rely on long range with this tank. Definitely not a tank designed to go run around, capture bases, capture locations. It's designed to sit somewhere far away in a little spot, hidden, where you have cover, and from this spot you can snipe the enemy tanks. This is basically how this thing was designed. Now, it has a very interesting armor. It is definitely not paper, but at the same time it is not really well armored. It's somewhere like in the middle, and it's okay if you angle the armor correctly. It will bounce all the shells, but in some cases you will be penetrated by most vehicles. So again, stealth is the way to go. A high explosive shell to the top of the turret kills the tank, since it has a open turret. So anything that goes in from the top will kill the crew, will kill the tank. So yeah, long range and stealth is in most cases the way to go with this thing. And honestly, it has, I would say, probably the best main gun out of the 4 vehicles in the platoon. Of course, that does come with a drawback of being a very slow and very non-maneuverable tank. So I guess you win some, you lose some, it's fine. I personally don't really mind the non-existent maneuverability of this thing. And here I'll just show you an example of why you should not be running around with this tank. It really doesn't handle well at all, and you can't really make a quick turn. You can't really rotate the turret fast in order to kill a target that's trying to flank you. So you really have to rely on long range, and if you have to turn toward the target, turn the whole tank. It will be faster than turning the turret only, but that might expose your sides to the enemy, so you have to be careful about that as well. And a Chaffee. See how that thing is bouncing up and down. And of course, I didn't kill the tank in the first shell, but they killed me in the first shell, since I missed the center of the target. But it's fine. Time to go in the M4. I think we are going to win the match, already going really well. But yeah, so far, really happy with how this platoon is performing. Honestly fun. Surprised that they're giving out free tanks. I mean, surprised. I'm actually happy that they do that. I believe that they will be doing a lot more of that in the future. and I'll be getting all of the new tanks, that's for sure. So yeah, something interesting in the game. And we won. That was a good match, and I was first again. So this was the M24, and this was the new Platoon, and this was the new little update. Honestly, game has been fun. In some cases, kind of frustrating, but again, this is a War Thunder, and it is quite normal for War Thunder. Still, again, very fun game. And I guess that would be it for today. We'll be back tomorrow or later with a new video. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.